All right, we had something cool show up at the studio the other day, and we weren't even expecting it. So we ordered a few new laptops, and they came in through our IT group. They set them up, shipped them here, and didn't really expect much from it. But we opened the package and went, ooh. And I want to share that with you. So were these Asus ZenBooks, and outside there was really nothing crazy going on. They shipped like this. You can see all the shipping information down there. But on the outside here, there's a little bit of like spot varnish, just mostly a flood black. There is a handle that is sticking out of here, which we would typically say for Amazon is not SIOC, just because it's something that can snag or ships an own container. We would usually have to cover that with something, but it wasn't the box that really, or the outside of the box that was really that cool. Ka-chow! All right, this is what we thought was so cool. So the very first thing that happened, if you saw that little lifting of the laptop. So there's been this trend in electronics from Microsoft Surface and others to really put the laptop or the tablet or whatever it is right at the top, right? The first thing you see, that presentation of the product is right up there. And it poses a few issues. It's usually in there flush. It can be challenging to get out. Protection becomes a big issue. And I just think it's really cool the way they've addressed a few of these things. So before we dig in, which I've not looked to see how they made this yet, this interior craft where they've done a little simple white print on it. In the lid here, they've used this lid panel to hold some sort of a fabric sleeve. And that fabric sleeve, they've used that part of the product to actually add protection. Love that they did that. Just the way that it locks in there is also really cool. Ooh, all right. I thought, actually underneath here, you can start to see this mechanism that lifts. So I actually thought it was this panel that was doing it, but it is this backside. So cool. We'll get to there in a second. The next thing is the tablet. Now the laptop. They've done a really simple kind of plastic sleeve over the top of it here, and it's really to showcase the label and stuff. There are other materials they could have used, but they want to show off the logo. They want to show off the finish. It's got kind of this circular finish going through it, this brushed finish. So there's nothing special in this itself, but let's take a look at what's going on in here. Now, this has been opened and set up by the IT group, so I don't know exactly how some of this literature came, if it was anything special. We're not gonna talk about that. This little thing right here is what we all thought was super cool. Looks like there's little side pockets in here, so really nicely set up the way that they kind of divided everything out. They've created a kind of a false wall here to add some padding and protection, space everything out. Same thing up here, but we're gonna rip this apart because I like to break things that are tricky. She's crafty. All right. I am impressed. This thing is quite the engineering exercise here. There we go. Wow. Love the so what they've done here is created this simple little structure. They've got a gusset in that corner, and then as it pulls, it lifts. And they've got this flap here that connects to the back. So when you open it, that's the range of motion there. And then this guy here goes over and I think just keeps everything in place and holds on to that. Yeah. This is really complicated, but it's super cool. So I don't know their process of building this thing, but I'm not gonna try and put this back together right now. What a cool way of presenting you know, again, the materials is nothing crazy. They've done nothing special, but they created that little moment and they weren't afraid to invest in a little bit of the assembly process, right? Like that's usually something where brands are really strapped and they say it's not worth it. Just like, let's make it fast to load. Let's do these things. And Asus has said, no, we're gonna do something special with this. And there may be a really cool way to assemble this outside of the pack. I don't know. But they've invested in the experience, that unboxing, and it was really delightful. As the consumer who wasn't expecting a cool package on the other side, it was cool. That's it. We just thought it was really neat the way that they set this up, assembled it, laid everything out. Well done, Asus. If there's anything else that you know that was that you've seen that's super cool like this, let us know. And I don't know if we'll buy a laptop for it, but we'll see. Thanks.